Hey guys, it's Kwame from Graphic Sketch, and today I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this pen I got in the mail right here from eBay. This is the Jinhao 80, and it's apparently a Lamy 2000 knockoff. I got this for about $6 roughly, in a matte black color. I'm gonna show y'all how it looks, how it writes, and just overall see if it's worth it or not. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here is the pen. Let's go ahead and unbox this. All right, first impressions. Feels very nice. Has a very light texture, like the Macrolon on the actual Lamy 2000. Clip cap, nice 0.3 nib. On the eBay listing, there was an option for a medium nib, a fine nib, an extra fine, and a 0.3. This is about 0.05 mm smaller than the extra fine. So that should have a very tactile feel on the paper, if I'm correct. Let's unscrew it. There's the converter, twist type. Feels pretty solid. Goes very smoothly, and it goes in and out very easily too. Let's go ahead and fill it up with some platinum carbon ink I have right here. Shake it up good. There it is, all filled up. Go ahead and wipe off the excess real quick on the outside. Nice. Let's go ahead and put that right inside there. The feed is now saturated, pretty good. Posts very well. Feels very comfortable to hold too. Posted and unposted. A bit short, but I have pretty big hands, so folks may find this very comfortable if they have smaller hands. But it does not feel bad, actually. Not at all. Has a small black ring there. On most models of this pen, this small ring right there is actually made of metal, I believe, as well as the clip right here. Clip feels very nice, has some spring action going on. The cap is very satisfying to click on there and unclip. Has a Lamy style nib at the top. On the actual Lamy 2000, it has a small hooded nib and a silver section. Let's go ahead and see how it writes. All right, it's getting started. Let's just give it some time to get the ink down into the nib. Still saturated, but I'll go ahead and fast forward to when this starts to write, when the nib is fully saturated with ink. All right, the ink is fully down to the nib and feed, so let's see how it writes. Very smooth to write with. Has quite a bit of feedback. I quite enjoy that. It is a 0.3, so it's very fine. Finer than the extra fine that they have. So it's closest to a Japanese extra fine, because I do not believe that Jinhao makes their extra fines as fine as the Japanese do on average. So far, zero skipping, none at all. Very wet nib, keeps up, very good. Very nice to write with. Let's try some reverse writing real quick. Even finer. Lots of feedback, but still writes very well and has zero skipping completely. Wow. That writes very nicely. The Jinhao 80 right there. Overall, this pen does write very well right off the bat. Clip is very nice. Looks very nice and feels very nice as well. Comes with a converter too. It has a very fine line with the 0.3 nib. This pen is a winner by far right off the bat. At the very end, let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison. Right there is the Jinhao 80. Next to it, I'll put this Kuretake number 8 brush pen. Quite a bit longer. Quite a bit longer. Then the Jinhao. Here's a Koh-i-Noor repeatograph right there. Let's go ahead and zoom out some to get it in frame. Here's a Micron. And then I will put this Jinhao X159 at the end. That's all capped. And then here is posted. Overall, this pen is very similar in size to the Koh-i-Noor repeatograph. In fact, it's almost the exact same size. The Kuretake is exceptionally long. The Micron is, let's see, second longest or third longest actually. And the Jinhao X159 is just under the size of the, no, just over the size of the Micron 0.3 right there. Very normal length for a pen. Very comfortable, very light cap. Hardly weighs anything, so makes posting very comfortable. Heavy caps on pens can absolutely ruin a posting experience if the pen is already balanced enough unposted. So there we have it. There was the Jinhao 80. Right off the bat, this pen is amazing. It writes immediately right off the bat. It has no issues with skipping whatsoever. No dryness in the nib. It's the perfect amount of wetness. Not so wet that it's taken like a super long time to dry. Not too dry to where it skips if you write fast. This pen is the perfect in between. I'd assume that you can pretty easily change these nibs out with standard Lamy nibs or stock Jinhao nibs for the pens that have Lamy style nibs, as well as possible Wing Sung 6359 pens. That is a Lamy All-Star clone. This is a winner. And this is the matte black color. These are sold on many eBay stores. So yeah, that's that. Have a good day.